Good morning everyone, and welcome to another video. Today you saw me picking out already. I put a little clip in the beginning picking out a verse of the Bible because I wanted to do a verse in a week. So I got this idea from watching makeup videos where they would do 1 week one eyeshadow palette, and they would take one eyeshadow palette for the whole week and they would try to create as many looks, or Monday through Friday looks, with just using that palette and nothing else. So I thought about this concept from all the videos I've been watching, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I chose one verse of the Bible and I saw every day, if I could just grab that same verse every single day, sit down in front of the camera without, any study or anything, just grab the verse, sit down, and see what God has to tell us every single day of the week, the same verse. I have the verse here in front of me, and the verse that I picked out was Isaiah 41:13, and it says this: I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not. That's the verse that I chose. So what comes to mind right now, just reading this verse, again, no Bible study, nothing, looking at it. I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not. I think it's interesting that he says in this verse, I, the Lord thy God. Like he is making sure that we know, or in this passage, that his people knew who was holding their right hand. Because Isaiah, it's, written in Isaiah 41:13, and in that time Isaiah was a prophet, and he was basically telling the people of God, hey, either you come back to God and you start obeying him, or there are gonna be some dire consequences. Because again, the people of God, they were worshiping other gods, and they were doing abominable things against the word of God. And they weren't really they would do rituals and things, but they weren't really keeping the concepts of God. And so out of all the gods that they were worshiping, out of all of these, the god of money, they were killing their children for other gods. I mean, they were doing horrible things in order to worship the gods of the nations where they were at. And it says, I, the Lord thy God. That's what I want to focus, what calls my attention this morning. And what I want to focus this morning is, I, the Lord thy God. Out of all of the gods that they were worshiping, out of everyone that they were looking to for help, for help with their children, for help with their marriages, for help with their finances, for help everywhere, sacrificing humans to these gods sometimes. He's saying, no, not the other gods. I'm not any other God. I, the Lord. I'm the Lord thy God. And I'm the one saying this, and I'm the one holding your right hand. He's almost separating himself, I feel like, in this verse, from all the other gods and from all the other distraction and from all the other voices that they were listening to at that time. And, how many times we go through that, we have on our day-to-day basis. I don't know about in other countries. I can't speak for other countries because I only live here. But I imagine it's something similar, right? Here in the United States, we almost glorify being busy. And we live every single day just going. Our to-do lists are never ending. And self-help books here in the United States is so big. It's such a big empire. Now, I'm not throwing shade on self-help books. I read them, they help me. But what I'm saying is, out of all the voices, out of all the gods you're worshiping today, out of all the voices you're listening to, God today, I feel like, is telling us, like, hey, I'm here. I'm the Lord thy God that's going to do this. I'm the one. I'm different than everybody else. All those voices that you're listening to, yeah, I speak differently. I do different things. I'm the one who's here to help you. I, the Lord thy God. I am the Lord thy God, right? I think we think that worshiping other gods is having the little statue. And some people actually have a statue in front of their houses, but it's having that little statue and bowing down in front of it and throwing sacrifices. And unfortunately, we can have other gods physically like that, but we can also have other gods in our lives that are not being seen. Just because you can't see what's in my heart and what's in my head doesn't mean that I don't have other gods. We make weird things other gods. We make our jobs other gods. But if I don't go to work, who's going to pay the bills? You're making that another god. You can make makeup another god. You can make your clothing and your style another god. You're always checking yourself and you have to be perfect. You can make your to-do lists, your children, your spouse. Anything that you start worshiping, anything that you start dedicating more and more time to, anything that you have to do that or else your whole life falls apart type of thing. Anything that you leave God himself to do, to worship, and you start seeing your help coming from that. No longer your help comes from God to help you with your finances and to provide for you, but you have to work, you have to miss church to go to work, or else you can't provide for yourself. And of course there's fear. I don't want to go into that today, but there is fear that goes behind all of that. There's such a fear inside of us that goes behind our decisions, behind us worshiping other gods and making other gods out of things, because we get scared of not being able to provide financially. We get scared of what people are going to say about us, so we put a bunch of makeup on. Don't you dare see me without makeup. I know people like that. We get scared of not being perfect. We get scared of what people are going to say if they knew that we gave our kids ice cream for breakfast, or we have to do certain things. We get scared, we fear, and that fear drives us to make things other gods in our lives. But God today is saying, hey, I, the Lord thy God, am the one holding you. Don't get scared. Don't fear. I, the Lord thy God. Remember me? I'm the one who took you out of Egypt. I'm the one who helped your finances. I'm the one who gave you those kids. I'm the one who will provide for you. I, the Lord thy God. Out of all the voices you're listening to today, out of all of the gods that you're worshiping today, hey, I, the Lord thy God, I'm still here, and I'm the one who's going to help you. Not Mammon, not anybody else. I, the Lord thy God, am going to hold your right hand. And I think it's beautiful, a reminder of his love, his everlasting love, that no matter how far we go, no matter what we do or where our attention is, he always seems to find a way to remind us how loved we are, and to remind us that he's still there, that he's still God, that he's still on the throne, that he can still provide, that he can still help. Even though we go far and we leave him, he has never left our side. So, that's Isaiah 41:13. That's what I gathered from this verse for today. We'll see what God speaks through the same verse for us tomorrow, but I think it's a beautiful reminder of who actually matters and what God we should be worshiping, and that he's with us. So don't be scared. May God bless you. I hope you guys like this concept. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. It's a little different. But yeah, let me know. And may God bless you guys. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with another interpretation of the same verse. God bless you guys. Bye.